guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Alex, where this is a show where I take all your questions and answer them right here on this show. I'm your host, Alex Hampton, and today we got a jam-packed episode for today's show. A lot of cool things have come out, and I'm really excited to start this show. And by the way, before I get into some more of these announcements, I want to thank you guys for watching my previous episode of Ask Alex. It's gotten over like 200 views in the last 48 hours. So thank you guys for watching that. I hope you guys do the same for this video. And by the way, if you want your question on this show, it's very simple. All you have to do is just send me an email at static145910@gmail.com. Or you can simply just tweet me at Mr. Alex Hampton. Or you can just simply go to my Instagram and comment on any of my posts at Mr. Alex Hampton and leave me a question there, and I'll be more than happy to answer it here on this show. A lot of cool things to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump into the first question of the day. And the first question comes from a Joey Ortega, and he writes, "Hey Alex, so the Avengers game was premiered at E3 this weekend, and it looked terrible. Like seriously, the gameplay looked bad, and it looks complicated to play. What do you think about the Avengers game?" Well, thank you for your question, Joey. So what Joey's referring to, literally the past couple days ago, E3 had their presentation in Los Angeles, and one of their presentations was the Avengers game. It was teased maybe a month before the convention, and we got our first viewing of what we could do playing as the Avengers in this Avengers game. We see the core five, which are Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, and the Incredible Hulk, and and Thor. So we see them, and we see the gameplay, the way the characters look, and all this other stuff. So here's my take on this particular story, because I saw the presentation too. Yeah, this game looks so trash. Oh my god, it looks so bad. So bad. And the reason why I say it's so trash is because this particular game, all it showed us is that it's the Avengers. You get to play as Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor. But they never really showed us how we could play the characters. And to be honest, the characters look like a mobile version, like literally a cell phone version of what the game is supposed to look like. Like, it doesn't look like a PS4 exclusive. Like the Spider-Man game, I have a PS4, and I love playing the Spider-Man PS4 game. It's one of the best games to come out in 2018 or 2019, whenever it came out. Here's my thing: the Spider-Man game was mastered. It sounded like Peter Parker. That was Peter Parker, and we just went on an adventure with him. This game just looks like someone said, "Hey, let's make an Avengers game," and people are going to buy it because it's the Avengers. And it doesn't care what they look like. As long as they're core to the story, they're going to watch and play this game. I'm not going to lie to you. This game looks atrocious. I don't know what company is making this game, and it's supposed to come out May of 2020, but they definitely need to fine-tune the graphics, number one. Number two, they definitely probably need to do a redesign of some of these characters because they look like literally a mobile version of the game. It doesn't look like a PS4 exclusive. Like, at least with PS4 Spider-Man, it looks tangible and it looks fun. This game does not look tangible, nor does it look fun at all. I mean, I will say there were certain scenes where we saw Iron Man fly around, which I thought was cool, and how Thor and Hulk interacted, I thought that was cool. But for the most part, it was terrible. And a lot of people are having problems with the fact that the game is not a rendition of what we know as the movie version of the Avengers. And personally, you know, when you look at the game version of Peter Parker and the regular version, or not the regular, I'm sorry, the movie version of Peter Parker, they don't look the same. I mean, they have the same, I guess, demeanor, but they don't look the same, you know. The video game version of Peter Parker sounds like the Peter Parker I grew up watching. You see what I'm saying? This Avengers game looks like some mobile game that they tried to put on a PlayStation 4, which looks stupid. So, thank you for your question, Joey. Let's go ahead and jump into the next question. And it comes from a Frank Morales. And he writes, "Hey Alex, The Men in Black International movie has received a lot of good reviews. Do you think this movie will start a brand new Men in Black franchise? Well, thank you for your question, Frank. So, what Frank's referring to is that over this past couple days, movie critics have gone seen Men in Black International. I have not seen the movie, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, and also it's got a really good rating on Rotten Tomatoes as well. So it's starting to blossom amongst the critics. Now there haven't been people who've seen the movie outside of the critics, but it comes out literally in the next couple days. I think you can see it tomorrow, actually, on Thursday, and then so full release on Friday. But my take on it, do I think it's going to open up a franchise, the start of a new Men in Black franchise? I think so, because typically when you watch these particular films, they are made to be an extended universe. And if you watch the original Men in Black movies with Will Smith and the other character who escapes me, the first two movies were good. The third one, not so much. And I was not really a huge Men in Black fan to begin with. And I remember that Men in Black used to have a cartoon series, which was just like the movie. So I can understand the narrative of where Men in Black is trying to go in terms of revamping the project. And I think casting Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson was a definitely smart choice. They're really good on camera together. They've worked together. They have good chemistry. And the trailers for this movie have been amazing. I like the trailers. So I think that the movie is going to be a start of something new and fresh for Men in Black. I actually can't wait to see the film. I'm definitely going to go see it as soon as possible. And I think it will start a brand new franchise. I don't know how far it will go. We have to see what the numbers are going to be like this weekend and the next weekends to come. But I do think that if the critics are right about it being good and the fans love it, this could be a start of something really cool. So that's where I'm at with that. Thank you, Mr. Frank Morales. Let's go ahead and jump into the next question of the day, which comes from a Kenya Wells. And she writes, "Hey Alex, the Frozen movie looks kind of dark for an animated movie. Do you think this movie should go with a dark direction?" Well, thank you for your question, Kenya. So what Kenya's referring to, like literally, I think it was yesterday, that the Frozen 2 trailer came out. And in the trailer, you see a few elements where Elsa and the rest of the crew are going through. There's some dark tension moments in that particular trailer. Definitely a whole lot darker from the first movie. This movie is definitely going down a different direction. And my take on it is that I've seen the trailer. I actually like the trailer, but I don't really think they're going down a dark direction. I think that for the most part, it's more of an edgy direction than it is a dark direction. I think that they're just trying to balance out the characters in a way where you're putting them in a circumstance that we've never seen our characters before. So I don't know if dark is the right word. I will say it's edgy. They're not cussing in the trailer, but it's very edgy. I wouldn't call it dark. As far as animated movies goes for Disney, look at Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is one of my favorite Disney movies. And this is a spoiler, by the way. In Big Hero 6, one of the characters in the movie gets blown up. But that wasn't considered dark. He gets blown up from an explosion. And we don't see like body parts or blood or anything, but we do see death in animated movies that are made by Disney and other companies. So do I think it's dark? No, but I do think it's an edgy twist that I'm actually interested in seeing. And I like the first one, and I think everybody else is going to be interested in seeing it as well. So thank you for your question, Kenya. And now we're going to jump into the final question of the day, which comes from a Tegan Bailey. And she writes, "Hey Alex, after the cancellation of Swamp Thing, there are rumors that Warner Brothers is canceling the DC Universe streaming service. Is this true? If so, should DC just stop making content until they find some structure. Okay, well, thank you for your question, Tegan. So before let's do a little bit of backtracking, just a little bit. Recently, it's been announced that Swamp Thing has been canceled. I've addressed this on my show Ask Alex, and I've addressed this on my show Hero TV. So I'm not going to go over the points of why I think this cancellation was stupid, but if you want to check out what I said earlier, go check out my previous videos. Now, what she's referring to, since the cancellation of this, are the rumors true that the DC streaming service is going to be canceled? And it's a very simple answer. It's no. It's not true. Here's the reason why it's not true. First of all, the DC universe has a lot of paid subscribers. Actually, right now there are I think it was over 10 million subscribers to their service. It's probably more than 10 million, but I read somewhere that they have a course of over 10 million subscribers on their service. So there's a lot of people subscribed to the DC Universe streaming service. They're not and that's $7 a month. Some people have actually bought the year plan where they just pay $74 each year. That's over $10+ million, or over $100 million worth of money being spent on this particular universe. I don't think from a business standpoint that DC is going to cancel their DC Universe streaming service, because it's made probably around $50 to $100 million, if not more, just from its subscriptions alone. So for them to cancel that, it would be stupid. And what she's referring to is that there are sites like We Got This Covered. There are sites like sites that are not accredited, like Movie Pilot. Accredited sites that are not accredited by any publication at all are basically reporting that there are rumors that this particular streaming service is going to be canceled, and Titans might be the only show that is that they may keep as an original series, which is actually false. It's not true. Because, and let's just address the fact, if it were true. If it were true and they wanted to keep Titans, well, where are they going to put it? If they cancel the streaming service, you can't put Titans on the CW and not address everything that happened in season 1 on the CW. You can't do that. You can't do that. So where are you going to put it? You know, or is it just going to be Titans every month? Like, it doesn't make sense. So no, those rumors are not true. The DC streaming service has made a lot of money since it's been out, and not only that, you have to keep in mind they've developed a whole lot of great content over at the DC streaming service, and also not only that, they may be revamping the service by like maybe charging people more or adding more content or merging it with something else. But as far as them canceling it, it's made too much money. I don't see, from a business standpoint, I don't really see Warner Brothers saying, we're going to cancel this service because this particular show is not doing too well. And it would make sense because they greenlighted season 2s of Titans and Doom Patrol. And also a new season of Young Justice. And some other shows like the Harley Quinn animated series. So there's so much content, original content, that's coming out on that particular service. I seriously doubt that they're going to like piss away $100 million+ from their subscribers. I seriously doubt it. So thank you for your question, Tegan. And that is my show today, guys. Thank you guys for watching this jam-packed episode of Ask Alex. If you haven't already, go ahead and please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that button on the bell, and also let me know what you think. I really want to know. Like, leave your comments below. Let's have a dialogue. Like, let's talk about the things that I addressed today. I want to hear your side of what you think I may think of it, and of what you may think of it, excuse me. And also, if you haven't already, go to my Patreon page and support my Patreon, where we have multiple tier levels to support everything we're doing here at Momentum Media. We're creating original content, and there's a lot of stuff coming from Momentum Media. Thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, you have a blessed day. Thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube page to get more exclusive content coming from my YouTube channel. And if you want to watch my previous videos, go ahead and click on this video up here or this video down here, where you get to see more exclusive content coming from my channel. Thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have a blessed day.